Hello and welcome back. In this video, we will see a very unique function of Microsoft Excel, and the name itself is unique. Now, what is this unique formula? Unique formula is simply a substitute of your remove duplicates feature in Microsoft Excel. Sometime or the other, you might have used remove duplicates feature to remove the duplicates in a set of data. So now, since this is a substitute for remove duplicates, we will just see this through an example. Important point is that currently it is available only on Office 365. For MS Office 2019 and below, currently it is not available. An upgrade might come in or some add-ins might be available. So now let us see how to use this formula. I have a data set wherein I have some items that are repetitive. So I'll simply type the formula unique and select the table range. So what happened here is, when we applied the formula to the data set, that is the item names, what the formula did is, the formula simply removed the duplicates and gave me certain distinct values, certain unique values. I had converted this data into a table format. So what will happen now, whenever I add an item to this, it will automatically get updated in my formula. So when I type headphones, it automatically gets applied to the formula also. Since headphones is appearing only once, the formula picks the value headphones also. Now I type joystick, it also gets into that unique formula. Why? Because I've selected the data range as table. So this was a very simple formula wherein we used the unique function to remove duplicates from a data set. Now let us also go through a limitation of this formula. I will remove whatever text is over here, and then I'll type a random character over here. So now when I apply the same formula, I type unique, select the table, close parenthesis. Now it gives me a spell error. Now if you go to that spell error, the formula did not find sufficient space to populate the data. So it gave the spell error. So it is important that wherever you are applying the formula, it should have sufficient empty cells in order to populate that data. So now when you delete that character that you had inserted, you will see that when you delete it, the values start appearing because the formula found sufficient space for populating the results. Now this formula has different parameters. Green part is mandatory and blue part is optional. We'll just see what this optional parameter is and how this can help. This optional parameter will help you to look for the data either left to right or top to bottom. So here, if you select true, it will compare columns against each other, and if you select false, it will compare the rows against each other. Now in unique formula, by default, whenever you apply the formula, it will automatically filter or remove duplicates from the rows. So let us see how we can do this through an example. We will apply the unique formula over here, select the array, and then we will select true. So when we select true, what happens is it selects the unique column from the array. So here there is only one column. So it will move left to right. So when it moves from left to right, everywhere it will find one unique value. For example, at first step desktop, second step mouse, and so on. Every value is a unique value. So it gives a number of values, that is the entire data set as it is, since there was only one column over here. Now when you apply the same formula and change the condition from true to false, what will happen is, I have by mistake mentioned top to bottom for column and left to right for row. It is just the opposite. Please take a note of it while going through this. Now it will look for the values top to bottom, that is in rows. So when it looks for the data in the rows, it will find multiple duplicate values and it will remove all those duplicates and give you unique values. So this is how this formula gives you the option of removing duplicates either row wise or column wise, left to right or top to bottom. By default, the unique formula looks for the values in rows. Let us now see the last parameter that we have exactly once. Let's suppose I want to find out in this data set how many values have appeared only once or are unique values. So now I'll apply the same formula, skip the first parameter by applying comma, and then here I'll select true. So when I select true, it gives me three values: tab, headphones and joystick. This means these values have appeared in the data set only once. Simply means they did not have any duplicate. However, when you apply the same formula and select the condition as false, so what will happen? It will give you all unique values, irrespective of the fact how many times they have appeared in the total data set. The values are unique. They may have duplicates, but the duplicates have now been removed. So this was a very simple formula, remove duplicates and its different parameters. Now let us add one more column to this data set and see how it works for us. So we've entered the units over here and I'll just highlight the cells which have duplicate values. So what I'll do is I'll simply select the data, go to home option and apply conditional formatting and highlight duplicate values. So we have 4 rows wherein we have duplicate values. Very important point to note over here is, here we will compare both C and D. So if I'm saying any value is duplicate, it means it is repetitive in column C as well as D. We will not take any column individually. Let us see what will happen if we apply unique formula to this table. I'll just apply the formula, select the data range, close parenthesis and press enter. Now what happened is the formula removed the values that were duplicate. If you carefully see row number 14 and 15. So these were duplicate values that have been removed by the formula. Duplicate in the sense values were repetitive in column C as well as D. So this formula is not comparing single column. It compares the entire data set that we have. So let me highlight the cells again that were duplicate. If you see, these cells have been removed now. Desktop 100 units and desktop 400 units. These will appear only once. So this formula definitely is a replacement for your remove duplicates feature, which we have been using in Microsoft Excel till now. Hope you like this video. For more related content, do subscribe to our channel. Keep liking, keep sharing.